Red Bull BC1 2023 is in the books, and it was one of the most historic nights in the history of the competition. Here are my top 5 instant reactions to this historic night. The battle of the night goes to Phil Wizard versus Eason in the semi-finals. Round for round, this was a perfect example of modern b-boying at its finest. Check out the opening round. He's going for it. Tap mill, into coffee grinder, into tornadoes, back down into a freeze. That beautiful level change from top to bottom. Goes immediately back down, half twist, catches into some power. Look at the one-handed air flare. He is so fast. Halo freeze, points at Phil Wizard, calls him out. Phil Wizard loving it too. Excellent sportsmanship by both b-boys. Phil Wizard goes across the floor, crowd going crazy. Give a like for the crowd. Footwork into a thread, back struts, up into a freeze, shakes his head no. Comes down again. Look at that elbow spin on his back. Elbow spin on his back. Little foot spin into air chair. Look at this. Look at the pattern, the way he's moving across back to his side of the circle. Starts going towards him, ends going backwards. That's just round 1. I am definitely covering this battle later on in the channel, so make sure you subscribe. Picking my favorite combo was the toughest choice of the evening. Here are 2 that I really liked. Now watch this. This is my favorite part of this combination. Check this out. 6-step or 4-step into a UFO, into flare, into air flare, back into UFOs. Also want to shout out Danny Dan's opening round in the quarterfinals. Look at this backspin windmill combo variation here. What is that? I love that thing. But the winner for me is Mighty Jake's second round combo against X-Rain. Watch this madness. Now look, goes air chair, goes up into handstand hops, straight-legged handstand hops, switches, doing like these straight-legged handstand tracks. Then he goes into baby air tracks, down to an elbow, lifts up on the back of his wrist, goes down, goes back up on the back of his wrist. Did you see that? That is insane. That to me was the craziest combo of the night. Watch that one more time. Back up on the bottom of his wrist. What in the B-Boy Vietnam was that? The what the f moment of the night starts at the end of Eason versus Tiro during the judge's decision. Look right here. If you look at B-Boy Hill, his card is upside down. Then he raises the card. Now it's Nisi. B-Boy Nisi won. No one knows who B-Boy Nisi is, but somehow he won. But if that wasn't bad enough, it happens again. How are we gonna leave B-Boy Hill out to dry like this? No one knows who Nisi is. How do you even get past all the other competitors? This isn't fair. This is an uproar. This is an outrage. But there we have it. My favorite b-boy of the night is Eason. This kid is destruction. At only 18 years old, the future is very bright for him. Just look at some of these routines. Look at this beginning. Coffee grinder, slides across, up into a 90. Crowd going crazy. Saying Khalil talks too much. That's his opening round, and now he goes into top rock. He hasn't even top rocked yet. Khalil shaking his head, saying he's not impressed. Eason immediately back down into footwork. Look at how clean these combinations are. Air flare, slides down, waves up into a wave, back in air flare, back in a swipe, into air flare, coin drop, butt spin holding his feet. Love the playfulness of Eason. See how he laughed through that. Look at that quick footwork combination. Telling Khalil, show me what you got on the floor. Swipes. Another butterfly coin drop back into the floor, swipes back into air flare. Look at these multiple elbow air tracks. Quick baby windmill, another flip into a jazz split. That was incredible. Hong 10 is the GOAT. Hong 10 is the GOAT. Hong 10 is the GOAT. Hong 10 has won a title in every decade of Red Bull BC1's existence. Let that sink in for a second. He won his first title in 2006 in Brazil. Hey. Check out how Red Bull BC1 left one of the judges out to dry here too. See, you ain't the only one, Hill. Hong 10 won his second belt in 2013 in his home country of South Korea on the 10th anniversary of Red Bull BC1 against all former champs. 2023, he comes back from injury, he makes his debut on the Mad Action Breakdowns, and wins his 3rd title on the 20th anniversary of Red Bull BC1, 10 years after his second one. Shoutouts to Phil Wizard for putting up an incredible fight in the final battle. He killed it. But in the end, Hong 10 is the Tom Brady of b-boy, the LeBron James of breakdancing. He's the Michael Myers of Red Bull BC1.